Hello and good evening, everyone. And yes, I am still stuck in a hotel as we fix all the water leakage in my apartment. So what you see here is what you get. Hopefully it'll be better than yesterday. I know I had some audio quality issues yesterday, so hopefully all of that has been resolved. I am using a lapel mic, which is better than my laptop's internal mic. So fingers crossed right there. Anyway, guys, welcome to Magic Group Buy News, the show in which I talk about upcoming and finishing group buys for this coming week, starting tonight, actually. All right, who is watching today? I see a Zark. Chocolatey, eh? He says, yes, Chocolatey. I work with Chef, and during one of their conferences, I attended a chocolatey talk. Anyway, today I will be drinking, or rather tonight I will be drinking cider once again. Let's see. This is probably the third time that I've had this, so this will keep me company as I talk about ending and starting group buys. Also, I must apologize in case the camera goes out, the audio goes out, the internet goes out. Anything can happen. This is a jank stream tonight. I'm also in a hotel in downtown Bellevue where I can see riots happening outside. So if anything happens, the stream might just flop. Okay, so just be aware that that might happen. All right, guys, let me start off with some music. Actually, here we go. There we go. All right, guys. The way I like to do this is I talk about expiring group buys first on the keycap and the group buy and the keyboard side before I transition to the actual group buys that are starting. There's echo. Oh no. It's exactly what I thought would happen. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Lots of echo with the music. Really? How's that? Is that better? That should be better. All's good now. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Thanks, guys. All right. Well, let me just look at my notes over here. I see more people coming in. Captain Freak, Frankie, Scott Water, IP, Tajaleva, Duncan Yo-Yo, Homie Zoned, of Sam. Thanks, guys, for joining in as we talk about beginning and ending group buys. The first thing, as you guys can see, is GMK Deep Navy. GMK Deep Navy is a key set run by Canon Keys, expiring tomorrow, actually, June 1st. Let's see, how much is this kit anyway? $125 for the base kit. Additional spacebar kit is $33, and a Rama cap is $39, or $38 right there. Duncan Yo-Yo, I see you subscribing at Tier 1. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see. This is one of the many blue key sets running this month. Not sure if it's the nicest looking one. It is a nice looking one, but you guys probably already know by now that GMK Masterpiece is the one that has my heart. Let's see. How are these looking here? Right. Oh, that's what the Rama cap looks like. Dust mat looks pretty nifty. Of course, it's going to be on the Iron 165, the board that I have been waiting for quite some time. I know I'm already late to the group buy, but hopefully I will snag an extra. Who knows? Who knows? Once again, this is a group buy ending tomorrow, so if you want it, jump on it really quick. Let's see. The next set that is also ending tomorrow. Let me get this. Oh, wait. I should probably post all the links into chat so you guys can click on it. Right there. That is the Canon Keys group buy for GMK Deep Navy. The next group buy that is ending tomorrow is Cat Arctic from Novelkeys. Chat, Arctic is another blue set, one of many going on this month. Let's see, all kits are retailing for about 40 bucks, maybe give or take a few dollars each. Check that all out. Some are even in the 20s. Yeah, this set is running once again until tomorrow. And because it is a cat set, not a GMK set, you can expect to receive it by this year, apparently December 2020. Keep in mind, once again, that is an estimate. Whitpack says, "Hey, Merlin, where are you? I am in downtown Bellevue overlooking the riots." That's what I'm doing right now, not by choice. All right. Yeah, what did I say about this? Yeah, it's also ending tomorrow, June 1st. The next key set that is expiring is Hammerworks CRP Round 3 PBT Die Subbed Keycap Set. Let's see, when is this guy expiring? This guy, yeah, it's also tomorrow. 1 day left, all the way on drop. You can purchase it for $100. Check it out. I personally don't have any experience with any of the CRP sets, but I've seen them around. I've seen them in a lot of meetups, and I'm thinking maybe I should have bought some. Maybe I should have bought some. Who knows? Let's see. Some people are asking questions here. Jeff Leopard says, "This was my first cat set. Hopeful." I think you'll like it because I really like cat. Cat is a different layout than GMK or a different material. It is a different material, and each kit of the key set does support different layouts. Jeff Leopard says profile and PBT. Indeed. Yeah, here we go. This is Hammerworks CRP Round 3. You can see some of it, like all of this is die sub, guys. So if die sub and PBT is your thing, this might be the key set to get. Rumor has it that they are better than ePBT. Look at all the different layouts right there. Let's just go through all the colors. Not bad. Desco Black. Interesting. There we go. If I were to purchase this set, I would most likely go for the Xerox 6001 Russia set, just because I think it's the most unique. All right. Yeah, all of them seem to retail for, I think they're all 100 bucks each. So if you do have a pretty penny to burn, you might as well buy all of them. Kajata says, "I like the Xerox for sure." Scott Water says, "The compatibility is poor on all of the CRP sets." That is true. For example, let's look at the Xerox set right there. That looks to support a TKL, a regular old TKL. Yeah, I don't think it really supports much 65%. All I can see there is Sangan and HHKB support. So yeah, that is a very good point. Thank you, Scott Water. Cool. All right. I think we are done with group buys ending tomorrow. This is going to be a very rough week just because so many of them are ending. So if not tomorrow, the following day, there are even more key sets going on. Let's see. The first one ending on June 2nd is, there we go, GMK Masterpiece. I have to sing praises to this just because GMK Masterpiece is probably my favorite set to come out this year. And I will most definitely be part of the value base kit and the desk mat. These two kits. If you guys want to know what those look like, let's see, where are the photos? There we go. Ah. Where did I find all those photos earlier? Click, click, click. I guess it's not really here. What happens if I click pre-order? Yeah, that's not really showing all the photos all in one go. But I am also operating off of one screen, off of one 13-inch screen right now, so I may be missing buttons that are so clearly there when I'm on a bigger screen. Oh, there we go. I can at least scroll through this way. Let's see, where's that desk mat I was talking about earlier? This one right here. There we go. Ah. There we go. That is the desk mat that I want. Cool beans. This group buy is ending June 2nd. You guys have roughly 48 hours to purchase this. I keep saying this, but this is another one of those ambitious sets. Even though it's $129 only, and it is still on group buy for another 2 days. Its estimated shipping time is Q4 2020, the same as Cat Arctic. So hopefully, I truly wish Project Keyboard the best in this, not just because he is one of my many sponsors, but I really hope he does meet the Q4 2020 estimate. Let's see, our next set ending on June 2nd is a set by DixieMech, GMK Redacted. Once again, if you guys are looking for another black on white set with something a little special, with something a little extra, this might be the set to buy. Base kit retails for roughly 125 bucks. Let's see. I actually didn't buy the set, but as I've been saying the last couple weeks, I bought the novelties, because where else can you get these? Top secret, classified document, redacted secret. I have already purchased these and I hope to get them. See, they were 35 bucks. After taxes and shipping to me, that it did clock out to around 42 bucks. So do keep that in mind. Scott Water says, it's more gray than white according to Dixie. Why do I suddenly want a black PVD keyboard? I don't know. But yeah, this is another set ending June 2nd. You got 48 hours to purchase this. That approximate shipping time is around Q1 2021. So probably sometime January, February. We'll see. Who knows? Let's see. What's next on my list here? Next on my list is another key set on drop. This one's actually ending on June 5th. And I just realized I really haven't been posting any of the links on, but here, let's go start with this one. Or let's continue with this one. This one is white on black. White on black on drop. GMK white on black. I know they keep doing this. I feel like I see it every 2 to 3 months. I believe they want to keep this in stock as much as they can. And yeah, I think everyone needs to have a black on white set and a white on black set. It's the two key sets that really fit any keyboard. And 110 bucks is probably one of the cheapest I have ever seen it. You guys got until June 5th to purchase this, and delivery is estimated to be, when is it estimated to be? Estimated ship date is July 31st, 2020. That's just next month. So if this is something you guys want and absolutely need a GMK set right now, or rather 2 months from now, this is the kit to purchase, and you've got till June 5th to do this. Scott Water says, I got a white and black a couple of months ago and liked it way more than I expected. That usually happens. I only have a JTK white on black. I've long been considering purchasing a GMK one. We'll see if that actually happens. I've got like 6 days. All right. Let's see. What's next on my list? Another group buy that is ending is boom. Actually, before we start talking about any of the keyboards that are ending, let's take a step back. Is anyone in on any of these group buys or these keycap group buys that are ending? I'm very curious to see who in the audience is jumping on what. Mod Me Lol says he got Masterpiece. Kel Meow got Deep Navy. Jeff Leopard got Cat. Box got Masterpiece. Arctic. Scott Waters 99% on Masterpiece, just that 1% undecided. Well, you've got 2 days to like split up that 1%. Mr. McGurk is on Deep Navy, done thinking about Redacted. Very nice. Cool. May was a great month on the wallet. Nothing. Says no KB. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, as I said before, the only sets that I am in on is Masterpiece and Redacted for just the novelty portion of it. But yeah, it's been an expensive month. Cool beans. Alright guys, in terms of group buys that are ending this week, we can start off with the DGL TKL. Let's see, let me find that link for everyone. Big Taro says in for Redacted as well, awesome. Gotta love those novelties, man. Here we go, this is the DGL TKL. I feel like I've talked about this board a lot every Sunday. I am still as confused today as I was 3 Sundays ago. Still don't know too much about this board. Still don't really know if it's worth it or if I should join it or if anyone should join it. So, not sure. I do wish the best that this group buy goes through, but I just have a lot of deep suspicions. I just have a lot of fears about joining a group buy that is started by someone with only 78 posts on Geekhack and who has only been around since, gosh, I feel like I clicked on it a long time ago. Date registered 2017. Okay, 2017 is actually a fairly long time ago in terms of keyboard history. But 78 posts, doesn't seem like he's that involved in the community. Yeah guys, this is a $450 TKL with QMK firmware support. It's Cherry MX and Alps compatible. And I believe there's a limited number for sale as well, if I can see. Here, I'll show you guys a few more photos. So this board has already run successfully in the East, in Korea, I believe. Look at that. Zark says, guess Merlin won't be in on any of your GBs. Well, until you have one, I probably won't be in any of your GBs. But yeah, this group buy has already been successful. It was run in Korea, if my research is true. And I think he is trying to make it out to the West. We'll see though. Yeah, this group buy is ending on tonight actually, 5:31. This keyboard group buy ends tonight. If you are here on the West Coast, you've got roughly 4 hours and 10 minutes. It's not a bad looking keyboard, to be honest. I'm just a little bit more weary about joining group buys that aren't as well vouched for. What's going on with the USB port? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, there's so many of them. All right. Let's see, the next keyboard group buy that is ending this week. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just show the USB port again for those of you who missed out on it. There we go. You guys can see part of the USB port there. Look at that. That is very, very oddly shaped USB port. It almost looks like a USB data board is supposed to go there, and you can easily remove it by like taking out those two screws, but I'm not really seeing any other photos of it. Who knows? Hey, look, let's go look at. Yeah, that video looks like it's just a regular USB port. Is it a mini? Most likely. I've actually not seen any Korean boards that did not have a mini. Who does mini in 2020? All right, the next group buy that is ending tomorrow actually, is heavy metal keyboards. Check it out, guys. If you guys have never heard of heavy metal keyboards, this is actually, I believe, the second time he is going about this. And this time, his boards are all fully isolated. So it should sound a lot better than round one. I know that was a very common complaint from people. Man, that yellow just looks really nice. Yan says, I'm in on HMKB. Kajata says, joined that one. Have an XD75 and SKB60. Awesome, very cool. That HMKB 75 looks really nice. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of 75% boards. So who knows? I might get in on this. They're very good looking boards, if I say so myself. That there's so many different options. There's TKL, there's 60, there's 75, there's 65, there's just so many. I am slightly concerned that he might not be able to do all of it, or there will be delays. We don't know. We don't know. Taj Leva says, ooh, that case looks great. It does look great. IP says, I think I might get one to build for a friend. Nice. Yan says, Martin, what PCBs? Very cool. Yeah, I think it looks nice. It looks very industrial, which is what the goal was. Like, I feel like you could see this board in a machine shop. That it would fit well in a machine shop. It would fit well in your like workspace, like a garage of sorts. More photos, so many photos. But are they really photos or are they renders? Yeah, these look more like renders to me than anything really. See, look, these are all the different sizes and versions available. Can you believe that, guys? Look at that. That is a lot. Let's see. There's a 40, there's a 60, 60 standard, 60 WKL, 60 HHKB, 65, 75, 80, and a 95. Whew! Big group buy going on here. That is a lot. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit more about the specs. Top mount construction, high profile case, plate fully isolated. Typing angle is 6, 8, 10, or 12. Colors, you can pick a bunch of colors here. Switch plate is steel or brass. PCB is designed by Martin Watt, high quality, and QMK. Yan says this round is steel, last round was alu. That's gonna make stuff a little stiffer than usual. If anyone's wondering if this PCB will also support VIA, generally speaking, if it's in QMK, it can support VIA. You just gotta look at the microcontroller and a few other features if those are available or not. But from what I understand, Martin Watt uses an ATmega32U4, so all of these should also be supported in VIA. Yan says VIA out of the box. Excellent. Good news. Very, very good news. Cool. In terms of timeline, I assume a sufficient amount of orders will be reached after 1 month. Orders should be placed in the following month. Production should take at least 2 months. 4 months at the max. Then the shipping starts, and it'll take at least 1 more month until the last package will be shipped. So expected shipping is Q3 of 2020. I think that's a little ambitious, but kudos to him if he can do that. So, you know what's sad? You can buy like a bunch of key sets, like a bunch of GMK key sets this round, and this brand new board with all these other designs and layouts will make it to you before those GMK sets. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, what is included? Oh, I can't even remember. I probably didn't even link it to you guys, but here is the Geek Hack thread that I am reading right now. You guys have until, you guys got till tomorrow to buy this. Heavy Metal Keyboards ends June 1. See, Kajata says, masterpiece with the stainless. I think with the stainless steel, if you got like the most industrial looking one, which is basically just silver, I think Redacted would look really good on it. Alright guys, the last item on my list of expiring group buys is the MC76K Fat Boy. This guy is expiring on June 2nd. Here we go. If you guys don't know what this is basically a 60% with an F row. Coincidentally, this is actually a layout that I really, really like, and I've been mulling over this board for a while. I do think it's too industrial looking for me. It's too big, it's too vintage looking for me, to be honest. Yeah, well, check it out, guys. Look at that. Looks like the USB comes out at the top. And it's mounted like that. Very interesting board. And if I'm not mistaken, Yankar is the designer of this PCB. If that name sounds familiar to you, Yankar is also the designer of the NK65, the Gingham. Let's see, what else did he design? Quite a few boards, actually. Look at that here. Let's see if we can take a better look at that. Look at that. All that empty space on top is dedicated to whatever this is for like the USB port. Yeah. Let's see. This keyboard was designed with 2 goals in my mind. I want it to last. Oh yeah, okay. So the way this was designed is that I believe this whole contraption here, that's where the USB port and the microcontroller is. So, and this bottom part here where all the switches are, this is basically just a PCB that encapsulates the switch matrix. You know, so in the future, if you know, maybe one day QMK or VIA is like long gone, you can put whatever new microcontroller on with whatever new firmware on, you know, and apparently whatever USB port on as well. So if you're looking for something that you can pass on to your grandkids, maybe your grandkids, then this might be the board. Big Taro says, I think the design of this one was to accommodate future stuff, so the large top allows drop-in boards. Yep, exactly. Look at that, he's got typing test upon typing tests. Look at that. It's the MC76K Fat Boy. And fat it is indeed. Look at that. It's even got custom gaskets. You could adjust your plate feel. Holy cow. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. That is what the internals look like. As you can see, this bottom half here is literally just the switch matrix. Nothing special. I'm trying to see if there are any diodes on it, but he's not showing the reverse. Yeah, that's only the front of it. And there's the daughter board with the microcontroller, the USB port, and the reset button. Very interesting. Very interesting. And I was correct, designed by Yankar in Cambridge. Awesome. Very cool. Price per kit is $460 plus 5% to cover PayPal fees and actual shipping. Cool. MOQ is 20, no hard maximum. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, once again, if this is a board that interests you, you have 2 more days because this ends on June 2nd. Very cool. All right, people, out of these 3 keyboards, the DGL TKL, the heavy metal keyboards, and the Fat Boy, which one interests you the most? I'm curious to see if any of these interest my audience at the time being. Nine. Dirty Box says 9. Yeah, that's... I don't blame you. Scott Water says heavy metal 65 with 2 blockers. Awesome. Kill Meow says none. Yadi says none at this time. I know Yan, who was on earlier, is in for another one. None at this time. Not for me. Yeah, I think personally, I think out of the 3 keyboards or the 3 types of keyboards that are expiring this week, the heavy metal keyboard is the one that is most unique. Big Tower says the Korean board looks nice, but as you said, the way the group buy is run makes me nervous. Totally agree. Totally agree. I've read about people who are really, really excited about group buys, really, really excited into joining our community, but then the group buys just really turned them off, and all it took was one failed group buy for them to be like, okay, I'm done with this. This is the worst hobby ever. Zark said, HMKBs would be great if you could give them a layout and they'd make it. Absolutely. I wonder, did they release all their plate designs? Because if they did, you could technically just cut your own. Technically. You could have like a polycarb plate or something. Very cool. Yeah, personally, the HMKBs interest me the most, but I'm probably gonna sit this one out as well. None of them look all that great for me. Oh well. Alright folks, if none of that interests you, hopefully this week's upcoming or starting group buys will. Let's see, let me just scroll through my notes here. We are going to do the same format that we did earlier. We were going to talk about keycaps and then we'll move on to keyboards. I'll try my best to keep this chronological so I'm not jumping like from the beginning of June to the end of June, so forth and so on. Let's see. Let's start off with... That is not it. Let me just close all my tabs here. It is very hard to do streaming on the 13-inch monitor and still monitor chat, have my notes up, and OBS. It's difficult. Give me a moment here, guys. Go. I see I have a question. Captain Ladiesman. Macmerlin, have you ever dealt with the Liku PCB? Somehow my Liku PCB on my Mirror SE isn't recognized by Windows anymore. I was once told by a PCB designer that Liku makes his PCBs using an old style of manufacturing. What that old style of manufacturing is, I do not know because I am not a PCB designer. Just that the end result, he said, was it wasn't a very sound manufacturing practice and led to quote-unquote errors. The only Liku PCB that I own or have, actually no, not only, I've actually owned two. I've owned a Liku 1800 and I've owned a full-size Liku PCB which I have never built to this very day. I don't know why I purchased it. It just sat in my box doing nothing. Maybe one day I'll build it, but yeah. Like why build a Liku PCB in 2020? Who knows? Alright, I think I got all my notes sorted. Let's talk about our first item on the list. A group buy that is starting tomorrow, actually, is Cat Explosion. Ah, come on, pop up. Cat Explosion. You guys like the cat profile? I do. This might be the key set to get. If you're looking at it, you're like, oh, that's very similar to Red Samurai colors. Yes, it is. Let's see. Look at that. What is this? Oh, here we go. These are the kits that I wanted. It comes like pretty much like every cat set out there. It's divided into these kits. You got the Alpha kit. You've got the Katakanas. You've got Alt Alpha. So like all of these kits are available. I would imagine each of them are about 40 bucks. 20 to 40 bucks at least for the smaller kits. Text mods, so many kits. Crimson text mods. Novelties. Look at all that. You know, the thing I like about non-GMK novelties is that you can have so many of them. As some of you know, I am the man behind GMK Merlin. If you guys didn't know, hopefully the name gave it away. But as I was making novelties, it was, you know, I had to really pick and choose because my original novelty kit for GMK Merlin bumped me all the way up to over 60 bucks. And I'm like, but there's not that many. Oh my gosh. But take a look at this. This is cat novelties. Look at that. There's so many of them. Holy cow. You even have an alternate novelty set. Holy cow. Got your numpad, crimson numpad, so many kits. I guess that's the appeal of doing non-GMK, right? Everything's cheaper, everything's a little more lax. Look at that. Ooh. And of course, there's a Rama collab, and you know what? I might have to get this. As some of you may know, I am a big fan of cats, and this just looks cute. Look at all that. The Iron 180. Yeah, the only cat set that I have was the first one that they came out with. I got sent a copy to explore, and coincidentally, or this was also the same time that the box switch fiasco came out. So of course I put them on box royals, and I promptly stretched out all of my stems. So now the cat set that I have can only ever fit on those box switches. Wow, there's just so much in this group buy. It's pretty cool. Let's see, I want to see a little more information. Here we go. Vendors. Starting June 1st, you guys can purchase this kit on Canon Keys, My Keyboard, Daily Clack, Z Frontier, or Desk Hero. Let's see who made these vendors. ABEC. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. I might have to sit out on this set other than the Rama keycaps, just because I'm not a fan of red and I have trouble seeing purple. So this might not be the key set for me. See, Big Taro says, do box royals still have that problem? I possess round 1 box royals. So this was a problem back then when it all started. All right. The next key set starting up also on June 1st. Here, let's remember to post it in chat first before putting it on screen. ePBT Cool Kids. Singapore, thanks for joining in. Damage Point subscribe at tier 1. Thank you for subscribing for 13 months. Alright, this is ePBT Cool Kids run by Blip. If you guys don't know who Blip is also the guy behind GMK Dots. This. Here we go. Look at all that. I think it's safe to say that these might all count as novelties. Look at that. Look at the Z, the X, and the C. It's like all over. Oh my gosh. That's so hilarious. Yeah, I would say these all count as novelties. Oh my word. I like them though. It's like, okay. If you guys all remember, what was that MT3 set with the, here, let me just look it up really quick. MT3 keycaps. It's one of the first MT3 sets that came out. Oh shoots, I can't remember anymore. Maybe someone in the audience can help me. It's the MT3 set, which allowed you to have all green modifiers for the, what do you call that? For the Elven kit, I believe. There's an Elven kit available. They had multicolored legends that were red, green. Dev TTY, that's it, Fireworm71, thank you so much. So when Dev TTY came out, a lot of people got legends that were misprinted or legends that were askew, and this just seeing this reminds me of that. This reminds me of a very, very badly done MT3 Dev DTY. That's like the first thing that like ran through my head. But I guess if it's designed like this, it makes total sense. It's funny. It's so hilarious. The Smileys kit. Oh yeah, I like that. Backpack kit. Wow. I know, right? There's Mowgli. Pencils kit. Check that out. You know, if all of that comes in one kit, I think that is worth buying. That is a whole lot of space bars. It's a whole lot of space bars, holy crap. There's the rubbers kit. If you want even more space bars, you can try this. What's this, samples? Oh, not bad. Tajleva says, I wish the mods were a little crazier. Really? I feel like if it's too crazy, it might detract from it. But I get what you mean. Cool Kids ePBT. This is a set that starts tomorrow as well, June 1st. And when does it end? June 20th. Got roughly 20 days to do this. You can purchase it on KBD Fans, Candy Keys, or Desk Hero. In terms of pricing, base kit is about 90 bucks. Smiley's kit 15. Holy cow, that is really cheap. Backpack kit is 15. Pencils kit is 18, and rubbers kit is also 18. $18 for that many space bars is a steal. If you guys don't like this but like colored space bars, $18 for all of that, guys. You got blue, yellow, white, green, and red. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. This is Tajleva says I might get this one. It looks fun. I would agree. This looks to be one of the more unique kits, unique keycap sets that I've seen this year. Buy everything, support the community, of course. Cool beans. Wow, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, there's actually a lot of things happening on June 1st. My next keycap set also starts on June 1st. There we go. ePBT Ivory. Man. ePBT Ivory. Look at that. If you guys think white on black is a little too white, it's a little too black, this might be the one that you like, because it's more grayish, it's more yellowish, you know, like ivory. Hence the name. Yeah, this is a non-profit set for Save the Elephants, a non-profit organization located in Kenya, Africa. Very, very cool. Let's see, the vendors and I will only receive the money that was put into making this kit. Renders, design, vendor expenses, everything else will stay with the vendors and they will do the donation process. Screenshots and proof will be provided after the group buy. 100% of profits from sales will be donated to charity. So if you guys want to save some elephants, by all means, please purchase this set. Well, even if you don't like elephants, but you like this set, definitely buy the set. Let's see, let's look at a little more. Very cool. I really like the colors of this set. Look at that. That dust mat is pretty rad. It's very safari-like. And that, gentlemen, is my first pun of the day. So yeah, this is a very nice ePBT set. It's very clean. It's super clean, actually. Those novelties, oh my gosh. Novelties for 15 USD. Look at those elephants, they're so cool. It's funny though, because if you look at the ones down here on R1, it almost looks like it's a mouse. Like your old school mouse with like one button that's been rotated in like different ways. Very nice. This is a nice set. Get 12 USD for all of these space bars. Dang. International 15 USD. Extras. Whew. That is a beautiful dust mat. Holy cow. That is very pretty. Dang. And then there's this one. I think I much prefer the previous dust mat over this. This one looks a little too normal. Yeah. Though I do have to provide some critique, well, positive critique actually. I mentioned this before, but I've noticed a lot of dust mats have the design in the middle, right? But people normally put their keyboard in the middle, thus obfuscating this design. This dust mat doesn't do that, in which it keeps all of the design on the bottom, so nothing is here in this middle portion, which I think is great. Vim Warrior says, "Good day, Merlin. That's a nice ePBT, considering I only have ePBT blank sets." Jeremy 57 says, "Safari dust mat is the move." Big Taro says, "Safari dust mat is amazing." I know, right? I know. That's really beautiful. And of course, you have an Ivory PVD brass. Interesting. I'm just glad no one thought it would be a good idea to make an Ivory keycap. Save the elephants, you know. All right, looks like vendors for this keycap set is Kono if you're here in the US, Desk Hero if you're in Canada, My Keyboard if you're in Europe, Daily Clack in Australia, and KBD fans in Asia. Join the waitlist. Interesting. Keep in mind that, at least in my experience, waitlists at KBD fans doesn't mean the sooner you join the waitlist, the sooner you can purchase it, but rather it is literally a waitlist, a list of people waiting. Cool. Group buy is from June 1st till July 1st. That's an entire month. So there's a Discord server for updates. Very cool, very cool. Very cool. All right, yeah. Wow, this is, okay. So I've seen this set before already just because I was going through all of them, but just looking at it again, I really like the set. This might be the set to buy for me next month. Alright guys, as I was saying, there is so many sets starting up on June 1st. The next one is also on June 1st. GMK Rouge? I think that's how you pronounce that. Ah, wrong screen. Oh, I just refreshed the page. Let me actually put the right link. Did I put the right link in chat? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Alright. Check this out, guys. Oh, this is the IC thread. Let's click on the GB thread. Sorry about that. There we go. That's the actual group by thread. Follow the set and my other projects in my Discord. Artwork. What you came for. Look at all these. It's another purple set. Or a grayish purplish set. Pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Looks like it's a pink on purple set. Like, as I've said before, purple is not really a color I can see. I'm having trouble seeing these colors. They look very black to me, to be honest. So if anyone in the chat can provide a very textual description of what this looks like, I would be very appreciative of you. I know it's purplish, but I can't like see the exact shade of purple on it. I know that's like pink on it as well, but to me it looks like it's pink on black. All right. If this is a set that interests you guys, this is another keycap set being run by TX Keyboards here in North America. My keyboards in EU, Ilum KB in Asia, Daily Clack in Oceania, and Desk Hero in Canada. 1, 2, 3, 4 keys with 2 key having a heart instead. The rest is violet with pastel pink legends. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, I'm sure this is a good looking set just because purple tends to make the community happy, but I'm probably not getting in on this because I can't see it. And yeah, how long does this set run for? If I can see any information. There we go. June 1st till June 30th. An approximate shipping date is Q1 of 2021. The same shipping date as GMK Redacted, actually, and a lot of key sets that were run this month. Very cool. Very cool. And there are so many sets starting up this month. Okay. Next set is a set that you have all seen before. GMK Modern Dolch Round 2. And this one is not starting on June 1st. This is starting on June 3rd. So you have a couple days just to breathe on this. Let's go. GMK Modern Dolch Round 2. That's what it looks like. If you missed out on round 1, this is your next chance to get it. Big Taro subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so very much. I apologize that I don't have any of the special text running across the screen. Once again, this is my mobile setup, which I didn't really have a mobile setup until probably Saturday, which was yesterday. Alright guys, let's see. Comes with a few additions. You've got your few ISO keys here. Centered mods, apparently. Number kit. Obscure kit for split support. Spacebar kits. Alternate kits. Command kit. I was not part of the round 1 group buy, so I'm not sure how well that did, but looks like it's being sold through Dixie Mech again, so no doubt it will be just as wildly successful. You can purchase this on Dixie Mech, Ilum KB, My Keyboards, or Daily Clack. Look at all this, guys. No, GMK Redacted was a good breath of fresh air because I felt a lot of Dixie sets were very dark colored. So I guess this is going back to a darker colored set. Very cool. Centered mods don't look right. I agree with you. JO2 by J. What else is this? Jane V2 CE. What's this? The Clippa. So many nice renders. It would have been cool because like this is round 2. I would have liked to see some of these renders like turned into the real thing because this key set already exists. Centered arrows too. Yeah. Is anything different than round 1? Let's see. Hopefully he's got a differences section here. Oh, here we go. It features the reworked icon mods introduced with the GMK 8008 and 9009 and has the classic Modo accent options for both escape and enter keys. So that's definitely what's changed. Let's see, what else does Dixie say here? Is this Dixie? No, this is not Dixie. This is Janglad, actually. Let's see. Just like R1, this will be a short IC. The GB for Modern Dolch 2 will be going live on June 3rd. Cool. Yeah, it seems like the biggest change is the reworked icon mods. That's something that strikes you fancy, then by all means check out this kit. But yeah, this set goes on group buy on June 3rd. Be sure to check it out. Axots has and multiple kits. Very cool. The next set I'd like to talk about is a set running on June 5th. We're drifting away from GMK and into a profile I have not talked about yet on Sunday nights. This is KAM Ghost. KAM Ghost. There we go. Group buy opens Friday, June 5th, 2020. Available on Novelkeys, My Keyboard, Z Frontier, Daily Clag, Desk Hero, and apparently Quad H, a vendor I have never heard of in my life, but apparently they are in South Korea, which is cool. Must have been popular enough for them to want to get on it. But guys, check out all this pricing. Check out all this pricing. 35, 35, 45. You could get a set that fits your keyboard, your layout for less than $100. Holy cow. Look at it, guys. Oh, he's got a nice story. I noticed dark low contrast sets like Ninja and Black and said, hey, there's no low contrast white set to put on my polycarb keyboard. What's low contrast and white? A ghost. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. The profile cam. Oh man, it's so hard to see all those legends, but that's to be expected. It's low contrast. Yeah, this would suck for people who didn't know how to touch type. But man, honestly though, those arrow keys look ugly. I like the alphas, but those arrow keys look I just don't like them. That's funny. Very cool. TKL Compact. Orthos 40. Got your numpad. Got your alpha. Saint what? Kroos? I can't pronounce that. Oh, it's so hard to read. Oh my gosh. That's what you get for being low contrast. Man. I'm gonna go your poetry. Look at that. Love gone, half stay. I, me, my, you, your, it. Expletive. Never run, slay, blame, fear will die. Cool. Ire accents. Enter. WASD. Oh yeah, you're right. Who was it that said the alt arrow keys? That's what they are. Ghost. You've got blanks. Got your split space. Got your space bars. Different layouts. Very nice. Yeah, this is going to be a very affordable set. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the first KAM set that will ever run on Novelkeys, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like, check it out. If you have a TKL, you would really just need the $35 kit and the $45 kit. KAM Wraith. Oh yes, you are correct. KAM Wraith did run on Novelkeys. So now you've got a Wraith and you've got a Ghost. Very cool. Look at that TLDR. Cover a TKL for 80 bucks. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool. Man, to be honest, I'm not sure if I like low contrast white because it's so hard to read these legends. Like, one of the biggest reasons why I purchase key sets is they need to look good. And while this looks good, I kind of feel like not being able to readily see the legends kind of makes you wonder why. Why would you put it if it's hard to see? Might as well get blanks, right? So it's Exot. Yeah, right? It's a cool concept, but not really sure. Of course, all of these are just renders. The real thing might be more legible, might be easier to see, so who knows? Who knows? Cool. Let's see, I'm reading some of the comments here. KAM is flat profile like DSA XDA. Jeremy57 says, I'd rather have blanks. Let's see, what's everyone saying? Oh yeah, RoboKey says, what's the KAM profile? And Fireworm responded, KAM is flat profile. Yeah. Big Taro says the blood drip arrow keys look creepy. Absolutely. Very cool. Flat profile, meh. Flat profile isn't bad. Some of my favorite profiles are flat. Like, I'm a big fan of XDA and DSA. I've only typed on KAM once, and quite honestly, I couldn't remember it. Alright. Alright, I know I promised I would try to keep things in chronological order, and I failed in doing that, because the next set that I'm going to talk about is SA Dreameater, which actually starts tonight, or probably already started. Let's take a look at this. SA Dreameater GB starts 31st of May. Base kit supports TKL and 65 ISO ANSI for 94. Pretty awesome. If you guys think this looks familiar, this is most similar, well, at least the way it's colored is similar to 1976 and to Valbloom, those two sets which have a gradient going from left to right. I'm seeing that this is another purple set, so I'm gonna have to sit out on this, especially because it's SA, you know. SA Dreameater, fully sculpted SA profile key set based on the Ghastly Haunter Gengar evolution. Ah, interesting. Follow up to the SA Valbloom design. Very cool. For those of you who don't know, SA is a product of Signature Plastics, which is a local company here in Washington. I've actually had the opportunity to visit them not once, but twice. Cool, cool, cool. You know, I know that not everyone likes GeekHack, but I feel like it's easier to show photos on GeekHack as compared to Reddit. Let's see, vendors. Vendors is Mech Supply, apparently. That's the only vendor listed. Cool beans, cool beans. Alright folks, out of all of the key sets that I mentioned that are starting this week, which ones most interest you? Just as a review, we had Cat Explosion, ePBT Cool Kids, ePBT Ivory, GMK Rouge, GMK Modern Dolch R2, KAM Ghost, and SA Dreameater. That is the total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 key sets starting this week. Jeremy says, cool kids all the way. Zark says, I'd be closest to a Cat Explosion, but no R3 1U pipe symbol. Vim Warrior says, I go with ePBT Ivory. I'm with you on that. Any Boneyard. Degree 7744 says that Cat Explosion Rama Cap. I know, right? Javon says, what's good, Wizard Guy? I'm coming to the tail end of all the group buys starting this week. Big Taro is, Ivory is the most interesting and supports the elephants. Definitely true. Definitely true. Scott Water says, Modern Dolch for the week, but for the month, my heart belongs to GMK Nord, for sure. We won't be talking about GMK Nord because that's not this week. But we will in the future. WeChap says, was Cat Explosion mentioned? Yes, it is. Once the group buy and the wizard, I'm in for a few. The wizard hat is available on Amazon. If you guys check out my Amazon shop, here, let me just link that really quick. It is there. It is $7 off of Amazon. All proceeds of this purchase will go directly to Amazon. Actually, just kidding. Since it is my Amazon web store, I do get a small kickback if you purchase anything, not just my wizard hat here, but anything you see on that shop that you purchase, I get a small kickback, and that goes into directly helping this channel. Let's see, I know I've mentioned it already, but my answer to that question that I asked is GMK Ivory. I think GMK Ivory might be the nicest set, or not GMK Ivory, ePBT Ivory. ePBT Ivory might be the nicest set that I've talked about that's releasing this week. Not only does it go to saving all of the elephants in Kenya, Africa, but I think it is a very well-chosen colorway. The colors mesh well, the price is right, and last but not the least, where was that photo? That desk mat is just bomb-tastic. Here we go. That desk mat is just to die for. That's one of the prettiest desk mats I have seen ever. Agent Scarn says, well, I have to buy now for the elephants. For the elephants, indeed. Let's see. It would have been nice if he actually put some statistics, though, because I know this is a charity buy, but it doesn't seem like he talks very much about the elephants. Like, you have to click on Save the Elephants to know what's happening with them. But all it says is the work by providing protection, conducting research, spreading awareness, and resolving conflict. I'd kind of like to know some stats, you know, like how does $100 affect one elephant? Does it affect one elephant, a quarter of an elephant, 100 elephants? Who knows, right? Yeah. So it would be nice. Let's see. Pak Riksu, if you are watching this, it would be nice if you actually put some of that information there, especially since it is a charity group buy. Javon says, can I get an ivory tusk artisan though? Javon. Missing pictures of baby elephants, absolutely. All right, guys, that is my pick for the week. In terms of starting keycap group buys, we will now transition to starting keyboard group buys. The next one is not actually a group buy, but a pre-order. I know by talking about this, I kind of jeopardized my own chances of getting one, but here we go. I'm doing it because I care about you all. Here we go. Starting on June 5th, we're starting the #1 Rev 2 TKL Preorder. This is a Keycult board. If you guys don't know what Keycult is one of the most expensive, highly prized boards in our community. Check it out. You may have seen some of these going aftermarket for several $1,000s. I've only ever seen 3 of these in my entire keyboard career, and I go to a lot of meetups. So yeah, Javon says $600. Oh Lord, keep in mind $600 is the pre-order price if you can get in on it, but these do go for several thousand aftermarket. Big Tower says good luck for the Keycult. Good luck, everyone. If this is a board that you like, if you got $600 burning a hole in your wallet, this is the board to get. W80BC hot swap. Yeah. Pre-order opens June 5th. Read more here. It's a small revision to the #1 design, adding a few quality of life changes. A new leaf spring plate adds a bit of additional flex to the typing experience, while PTFE locating pins solve the problem of plate alignment during assembly. The plate is backwards compatible with last year's #1 Rev 1, though the locating pins are not. It's an 8-degree typing angle, 60-63 aluminum top and bottom, polished or sandblasted accent options, isolated gasket sandwich mount, PTFE plate alignment pins, leaf spring switch plate, PCB compatibility, VIA compatible W80A and W80BC hot swap with a USB-C daughter board designed by Wilba. Kit includes chassis plate, PCB, vibration damping gaskets, bump-on feed, case screws, hex drives, and PTFE alignment pins. Check out all that. Very cool. You can also do add-ons. Basically, aluminum and brass mid is $600, aluminum and stainless mid is $650. Additional plates, brass is $45, aluminum is $40, polycarb is $35, polycarb half plate is $35, and additional PCBs are $65 and $75. This is an expensive board if you haven't figured it out already. Yeah, $600, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this goes, you can only get this through, if it's first come, first serve or something. No purple case, no care. There's only blue, silver. What's this? What color is this? This looks like copperish color. Black. There we go. Black, silver, reddish, and blue. Yeah. Burgundy. There we go. That's it. You would have to get black. A couple weeks ago, someone PM'd me on Discord saying, Merlin, I know you have a TGR Jane V2. I like it better than my Keycult. Would you mind trading? And I looked at that and was like, do I like the Keycult more than the Jane? Do I like the Jane more than the Keycult? And the answer is because I like the Jane a lot, and plus I got the Jane through very special means. I chose to stick with my Jane. Geekster says, imagine getting a slot. Big Taro says it's about a 10% chance to get one. I think it doesn't hurt to try, to be honest. Dog Hair Don't Care says, I literally just built a TKL though, and I feel like you like 75% better. So you'll pretend that you're content with your 7V order. You should be, because the 7V is pretty nice too. All right. Awesome possum. Just out of curiosity, how many of you on chat right now are actually considering this Keycult? So I know who my enemies are. Axot says there's only hype on the Iron 180. Yep. Oxy says me. Jeremy57 says yes. Javon says me. Geekster says he'll join Casey and Moon Tower. Frankie Juan Kenobi says me. Couple people raising their hands. Me. Ah, got so many enemies today. Oh my gosh. Scott Water says 101% using it for trades. Zark said he'd rather build his own. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, if you guys watched my stream yesterday, you know that it was extremely janky. I'm glad that nothing went terribly wrong this stream other than the small mic echoing issue that we all heard earlier. Looks like my camera didn't die either. It's because I've kept the temperature in this room below 70, so hopefully things are good. Yeah, I'm really surprised that it's continued to stay on all this time. Right. There we go. I'm just using sign language. No, I do not know any sign language here. I'm reading the chat now. I see. Okay, hold on. I don't think I'm using the right mic either. Thanks, guys. Hand seal. What am I? I'm from the. Am I from the Naruto-verse? But yeah, guys, as I was saying, some of you may be wondering why I am still here, or why am I here in the beginning. It's because my third floor unit, or the unit above my unit, started leaking water. It leaked down to my unit and to the unit below mine. So for the last week, I've had fans and dehumidifiers running 24/7. It's gotten really, really hot. It's gotten really, really dry. Last measured temp was well over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I figured I'd just stay here. Unfortunately, some of the things happening here are, well, I tried to pick a hotel that was close to work, so if anything were to happen, I could run into work. Tried to pick a hotel that was reasonably close to the grocery store and whatnot, and that put me in the middle of downtown Bellevue, right where the riots are happening. But least of my worries, I also have really slow internet connection. I'm surprised nothing went down, nothing died. I have a upload speed of 10 megabits and a download speed of 7 megabits, so thankfully nothing went down here. Cool beans. But yeah, thanks guys for joining in on my stream. How many of you were on tonight? Let's see. Cool beans. Yeah, a lot of people have been making fun of me saying, "Oh, Merlin, we can hardly see your face during your like regular programming." It's because I'm using a really, really cheap webcam. But today, I'm actually using my main camera as the face cam, so things are looking a lot better, let's say. And believe it or not, I am literally only using hotel lighting. I'm still using 3-point lighting. I have a lampshade straight in front of me. I have another lampshade here, and I have a desk lamp that I've angled to point at me. And so far from what I'm looking at here, it seems fine. So who knows, maybe for the next week it'll be more of this. We may end up moving hotels because being this close to the riots is a little concerning. Yeah, we were hearing some, I think they were throwing tear gas earlier and we could hear them firing it. So I'm like, not so sure, not so sure here. Anyway, guys, my next stream should hopefully be on Tuesday. I will be porting another keyboard into QMK and into VIA. Stay tuned around 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may or may not be in this same hotel. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys, thank you for all of your support. I will see you next time. Goodbye now.